Okay, guys, so this is the one. This is the one that I wanted to actually review. This is the one that I actually wanted to review. This video is the video that so guys, this video is the video that I wanted to react to, and this is her talking about what happened with Hannah and how they were arguing. And it says my Jazzy Life single mom of 5 co-parenting. But but the way she's doing it, she's not co-parenting right at all. She's trying to she's just trying to cause a lot of confusion and a lot of chaos in this situation. And she needs to do better co-parenting than what she's doing, because she's bumping heads with the wrong people. You see Chris is in the background. She ain't saying nothing about him. Oh, he's so perfect. Oh, he's so good. Because she still wants him to. She still wants him to. And she still wants Philip to. Now, she can tell you anything she wants, but her action speaks louder than words. Let's go.
Everybody. I'm almost done with this. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, the thing about weight loss that I can actually tell you guys what works is to eat slow. Eat very slow. When you eat fast, you don't give your body time enough to recognize that it's hungry, and you continue to eat and eat and eat more. But if you eat very slow, just eat slow, you'll get full quicker. And if you're still hungry, just drink water, because a lot of times when people say they're hungry, they're not hungry. Your body just wants something to drink. So drink water. If you're still hungry and it's really late at night, eat a couple grapes or something. But don't just eat a full-out meal or full-fledged meal, because you're not going to lose no weight if you do
that. You know, one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to take accountability for something another bitch did. Just saying. I'm tired of hearing that.
Okay, before we even get into this lady has called Hannah a bitch 2 times. And she's not even taking accountability for that. Now, in this video, she was like, yeah, I did call her a bitch. Yeah, lady, but you did it multiple times. You did it multiple times. And you talking about you want to co-parent? You're not going to get nowhere co-parenting like this. And Phil already told you, stop disrespecting his girlfriend. He's not going to do that. He's not going to have that. He already told you he don't care about you going down there to try to get child support. You know, she talking about she had him on $1,000. See, Phil, this is what you do. If you have a woman that's very greedy, this is what you do. You don't know that it's actually good. You can actually get a lot of programs. Like, say for instance, you want to go back to school, right? And you want to go back to college and get your degree. They will actually ask you, do you pay child support? Make sure that you put that down. Make sure that you put all that you pay in child support, because with them knowing that, they can get you more funds for your college. It's all see, you gotta know the laws and rules. Don't think that you're just asked out because you had to pay all this child support. You had to look at those programs and stuff, because in a lot of those programs, they'll be like, do you pay child support? Do you pay this? Or what else are you paying? Because they can help you with more resources. Because if you're putting out more, you should be getting them more. It's just the American dream. It's just the American way. And if you're a man and you're looking at this video, comment below and everybody, I want y'all to comment on what y'all feel about these certain situations. Are y'all in a situation like that? Like, are you in a situation where you're dealing with a bitter baby mama, or you're dealing with a bitter baby daddy? Let me know in the comment section. And also, if you're looking at this video and you're a young man and you don't know which way to turn, yes, it is some people want to have families. But if you feel like you're not ready, don't let nobody rush you, because you might have a situation like this situation, having to deal with a bitter baby mom calling you bum to your kids, just doing all this stuff, trying to break you up with your new woman. They just do. This is the prime example. This lady, my Jazzy, like, is the prime example of a bitter baby mama. Bitter baby mama.
If you punch me 3 times, I'm gonna punch your ass back.
She didn't do that when Hannah came over there.
Hey y'all. Oh my goodness, my hair. He just really annoys me, you know. Don't you ever sit here and tell me you take accountability for something. Lick it. Lick it. There you go. Are you still taking the weight loss shots? Yes. I told you I'm gonna do it for like 2 months.
Yeah, she's not losing the weight naturally. So she needs to stop telling people that. My Jazzy, like, stop telling people that you're losing the weight naturally. You're not losing the weight naturally. Anytime you have to stick shots all up wherever you're sticking them, that's not natural. Natural is getting on that floor and exercising each and every day, and eating right, and drinking your water, and being very active. But not putting shots all up in your behind. You are not doing it naturally. And do you even know what are in them shots? Like, from seeing her videos before, guys, to seeing them now, my Jazzy's life face was not that bad. Her face was not that bad. Now, since she been taking them shots and stuff, her face is really, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. And that's normal, because most of the time when you change up, like, maybe her body is probably not used to eating healthy. Used to it might take a while for her face to actually clear up. But before, her face ain't never looked this bad. Like, it looks like the spots are getting darker, and they like getting flakier and things like that. But this lady right here talking about if you punch her 3 times, she's gonna punch back. You didn't do that when Hannah came over there. I don't think she'll ever try to fight Hannah, because Hannah looks like she's sweet and quiet. And you know, one thing, you don't mess with them quiet people. I think Hannah will give her a run for her money. I definitely think Hannah will give that girl a run for her money. Because you don't know, you talking about you got all these boxing skills, this, that, and so. Well, you don't know what somebody else has. How do you know that person don't have a lot of boxing skills? You might run up on somebody that got the same boxing skills as you. Just like, what's her name when Eat With Q was exercising with her husband. And she was throwing her hands. She was like, yeah, y'all, I can fight. Yeah, that's what's up. I told y'all I can fight. Okay. All right. Okay. You better hope that person don't hit you in the right spot. Because if they hit you on up in that temple, you can say bye-bye, good night. Good night, Eat With You. Good night, my Jazzy life. Good night. Because it only takes one hit. That's what people don't understand. You think people going to be scruffling with you for hours on end and minutes fighting you? Real fighters, when they get into a fight, they're not going to tussle with you for long. They're going to figure out a way to hit you to where you're down. People don't want to do all that fighting anymore. People are over all that fight, or they might just shoot you. I'm gonna just be honest. They might just shoot you. So is it worth wanting to do all this pulling up and stuff on people? No. Now she, my Jazzy like already said she when she see lives life, it's on site. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see if she can back all that mouth up that she was talking. Cause you never know. They could run into each other. You never know.
This one I'm drinking on. Y'all curious? I'm having like what on it? TV dinners. Baby daddy number one. He's just so annoying. He could be so fucking annoying. You know, one thing, I don't have to like a bitch, but when it comes to my kids...
That's 3 times she called her the B word.
Is that bad?
And you're supposed to be nice to this lady.
That I don't like? Is that bad? I want to know. Or is that a good thing? That means that, bitch, I can sit here and be in the same environment as somebody. I can be in the same room. I can be in the same... You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a bad thing? I would like to know. You know, it's not baby daddy number 2. She thinks he can't do no wrong. I've already... How can I think he can't do no wrong if I came on so down? If I came on here and I talked about him. I'm arguing with number 1. Don't put all that...
Lady, because you never argue with Chris. You never argue with Chris. Chris can't never do no wrong. That's what the person is telling you in the comment section. You think that man can't never do no wrong. Didn't you say he cheated on you, lady? Didn't you say that Chris cheated on you and he broke your heart so bad? And that he didn't even help you pay for the rent, and you had to beg to your subscribers to get that rent money up? Isn't that what you said? But you don't never say nothing about him. You don't never say nothing about him. Oh, he comes to see him. Oh, he comes to see him. But Legendary, you have Legendary all the time. There ain't been one time that you've done a live where Legendary ain't there. Why can't he take Legendary for the whole day? Answer us that question, lady. Why can't you say, hey, Chris, can you pick up Legendary and keep him for the night? I need a rest. I need a break. But you can't never do that. You can't never do that because Legendary is always there with you. That's what people are trying to understand. Why are you doing that to Phil? Phil is on all this for you. Phil is the better baby daddy, and you treat him like crap. But Chris over here ain't doing nothing. But you saying he doing something, but we not seeing it. But you don't never say nothing to him. The only time you said something about him is when he left you and cheated on you with supposedly one of your subscribers. But now that that's over, it's all good. Oh, he comes to see him. Oh, but he don't take him for overnights. He don't take him for overnights to spend time with him. He could take Legendary overnight and maybe take him to the park. You know, spend time with him, take him to go get something to eat, maybe go get some ice cream. Legendary would like that. You know, go take him to a good thing for Chris. And I'm going to challenge you, Chris. I'm going to challenge you. I'm challenging baby daddies today, okay? I'm challenging baby daddies. So I'm going to do a challenge with you, Chris. That you know that Legendary loves Elmo. And you should find a time, and if you want to go with your little girlfriend, yeah. But if my Jazzy like, if she needs to meet this lady to see who she is, she should do that too. But why don't you take Legendary to the Sesame Street? Where is the Sesame Street? Where is the Sesame Street? Y'all know the Sesame Street. Hold on, we gotta do our research. You know we're the researchers over here, so we gotta do our research. This is the Sesame. Okay, so they said they had one Sesame, but y'all ain't in this area. It's a Sesame Street Forest of Fun. I think Busch Gardens has it. Yeah, Busch Gardens has the Sesame Street Forest of Fun. Let me show y'all. This, so Chris, I challenge you to take Legendary to the Sesame Street Forest of Fun, where he can go see Elmo. You know he loves Elmo. You know, if you know your kid loves Elmo, look, Legendary would love. Let me show y'all this picture. Yeah, but Legendary would love to take a picture with Elmo. Look, they even got the characters out there. He would love to see that. So I challenge you. And my Jay-Z life, you should be challenging him too. You should tell Chris, like, look, if he does come to see his kid, look, I know you come to see Legendary, but Legendary loves Elmo. Do you think that you could take him to Elmo at Busch Gardens one summer? I think he would really like that, and he can take a picture with Elmo because he loves Elmo. You should do that, Chris. So I challenge you to take Legendary to go see Elmo. That's my challenge for you for this year. That's my challenge for you for this year.
Yes, no.
Bitter baby mama, Jazzy life.
You know, it's not baby daddy number 2. She thinks.
Yeah, you do think he's great.
You can't get a whole, like, okay. No, you're not done. You need to eat more. So, okay, we'll just say this. So, she has my kids, right? And my thing was, it's more of a, like I said, I could be cordial with a person to a certain extent.
No, she can't. Not calling me a B, you can't. You can't be cordial with me calling me B and calling me names.
And not have a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to my kids. So, if I'm not dropping my kids off to him and I'm dropping them off to you, I feel like you're a liability if something happens to my kids and I can't get in contact with you. So, like I told y'all, I'm all for never blocking baby mamas, girlfriends, all that. I don't block anybody. Huh? Yeah. I don't block.
Yeah, she don't block any of them, but she just called them names and stuff and try to stress them the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That's her goal, to stress you. Her goal is to stress Hannah the hell out, to where Hannah is like, I can't take this no more, Phil. This lady is just too much. But Hannah is more stronger than my Jazzy Life thought. Yeah. Hannah is more stronger than my Jazzy Life thought she was going to be. So now she's at a standstill, because now she's trying to figure out how this lady's more stronger than I thought. So how can I do some more damage? How can I do some more confusion? How can I cause some more confusion? I gotta get this lady out of here. That's her goal. My Jazzy Life's goal is to get Hannah out of the picture, because she still wants Philip, and also she still wants Chris. Why don't they just have a big old swingers, a big old threesome? What's that? What is it? Polygamy or something? Poly? Why don't she have one of those poly relationships? Then you can be with both of them, sis. Because at this point, you're just annoying right now. I know Hannah is like so freaking annoyed with this lady. She just can't get no break from her. And my Jay-Z, like, she's always throwing these threats. She's always throwing these threats. Oh, I'm gonna go down to child support. If I was him, I'd like, go down to child support and get whatever you need. It's gonna help me out even more. It's gonna help me out even more. Go down there, get as much as possible as you can, lady. Cause in the end, it's gonna come a time where there's not gonna be no more of these programs. These women are gonna have to take responsibility for how they laid down and had all of these children, and just didn't think about anything. Even if you're with a man, and you're thinking it's going to last forever and this, that, and the third, you still should be looking like in the back of your mind, like, what if this don't work out? What if this don't work out? That should always be in the back of your mind, because you never know what could happen. He could pass away. You never know what could happen. So you always want to keep that in the back of your mind. If something happens, am I going to be okay with having 10 kids? Am I going to be okay with having 5 kids? Am I going to be okay with having all of these kids? Some people can't even do it with 1 kid. So I know half of these women on here is struggling. I know half of them is struggling. You ain't trying to tell me nothing.
One bitch, I'll tell you about who that is. But, so, my thing was, I asked him, I said earlier, I said, hey, if you don't mind, and it was just so, I didn't even get on the first part because I thought that was weird in the first place, because why would you ask me to do something? Anyways, back to today. So, you blocked me on the phone. I don't care about social media. I told him that. But when you have my kids and I have to drop them off to you, anything can happen. And he was like, well, you can call my phone. You're not there. So if something happens to my kids and I find out, who knows how long later, just know that I'm going to have a problem. I just let it be known. Look, you can keep me blocked, keep that same energy. If something this crazy, because he was like, no, I'm going to talk to her. You're right. Because if it was vice versa, then I would want whoever you're talking to's phone number. Thank you. If she has your kid.
First of all, she should know that everybody know that Phil, if something happened to the kids, Phil will get in contact with My Jazzy Life. Stop playing, because they said the last time when them kids was over at your house, My Jazzy Life, and they said that they were hungry and they weren't eating and it was a ruckus, and they came over there and brought food. So you know that Phil is not like that. If something happened to the kids, Phil probably gonna call you any freaking way. You know what I'm saying? Phil probably gonna call you any freaking way. And the thing is that her subscribers had to understand is, how would you feel? How would you feel if somebody's baby's mama was calling you all out your name? You doing the best that you can to accept this man's kids, but you calling me out my name, calling me bees, calling me this, calling me that. That's not all right. That's not all right.
That's why I say it could be Snapchat. It could be any social media. If it's that fucking serious. But honestly, I was like, and he just sitting here talking. Then he just switched up. First he agreed. Then it was, oh no, she don't have to call Kayla's phone. Kayla don't. And it's so funny because y'all, when I was with Chris, he used to blow my phone up because Kayla doesn't answer her phone like that.
Here she go with Chris. I told you, she still want that man.
You told me to call Kayla's phone.
She still want that man.
She doesn't answer all the time. You know that. You blow my phone up when she don't answer. But okay, and he's like, you just call her phone, or you can call my. I said, but you're not there right now. So how could I even get in contact? Well, it could be anything, and that's why I said anything could happen. It could. I told him I gave him scenarios. I said a fire. I said one of the kids fall down the stairs. Anything. You're not there, so I'm gonna come to a. When I find out, I'm gonna raise hell on everybody. And I'm not wishing anything would happen, but my thing is.
And she don't have to worry about that with Chris, because Chris don't never get legend. So she don't have to worry about that. Okay, y'all? I know y'all probably like, well, why don't she? She don't have to worry about that with Legend, because Legendary is always with her. Okay? If Chris does come over to see him, it's probably for like 10 minutes. And he's going back to where he is at. Because right now, she said she don't know where Chris is at. She don't know where he live at. And that's how I'm like, well, how are you getting child support if you don't know where he's at and you don't know where he live at? She's probably not getting any type of child support over there. And she just don't want Philip to know. Because Philip can counter that, like, look, I'm paying child support. She got that other dude over there and he ain't paying nothing. They be like, hold on, man. Hold on, sister. Hold on. What did you just say? Come on, Chris. You got to pay too. You got to pay too.
Mommy. If she can't talk, then she don't need to be a part of nothing. See, but he's just so immature, and he's just like, oh, you're just mad. You're just mad. And I'm just
She's
like,
mad
I said, you know
and
what?
very jealous.
See, I've always been that parent, that cordial person. I always keep a line of communication open, and you know, just talking mess. I'm just like, huh? Hold on, you keep dropping. Hey, leave blanket right here. Don't put blanket right here so it don't get dirty, okay? So, yeah, my shorts, they kind of big, so they keep on down, so I have to roll them up. What?
I want to see those messages where she talking about Chris used to blow her up. Yeah, right, lady. I bet she got like one little call from him talking about Chris used to blow me up.
Are you supposed to be mad about? Me, he said that I'm mad. He's like, you just mad. You just mad. And I'm just like, and then he said, this is what irritates me. You started this. You need to take accountability. You know, one thing I'm not going to do is take accountability for something that I did not start. I didn't start. And you know, it took like, what, 3 punches before I hit back? All I did was call her BITCH.
Multiple times.
Multiple
times.
At night. You're in my face trying to defend him. I'm sick. I'm just going through a breakup. Fuck both of y'all. That's the first. That's one. You call me at 9 o'clock in the morning arguing. She talking shit. I could have just showed up. But then when I finally open my mouth and call you a BITCH, now you just, oh, she gotta say so. Oh, y'all, I try not to get on here and drag motherfuckers and talk about people, but that shit irritates me. That's immature. They're so immature, so I'm gonna be immature too. I told them, keep that same energy. Mm-hmm.
This is what you gotta deal with, ladies.
Keep that same energy. Nigga, I don't...
Look, this is what you have to deal with, ladies. And I want ladies on here, if you are about to date, this ain't about women that's already dating. If you are about to date a man with kids, know that it's a possibility that you're going to have to deal with women like this. That's why, to me, it's just better to don't date men with kids, because it comes along with a lot of drama, a lot of bull crap, and you're going to end up punching that lady in her face, and you're going, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to go to jail because you hit the person first. But they will try to, what do you call it? They will try to instigate you and instigate it until you just give up and be like, and just punch them. That's how these kind of women do. This, I told y'all, she's a prime example of why you should not date men with kids. Because you have to deal with this type of bullcrap. Now, if you're about that life, then hey, go ahead and date them. You know what to expect. But if you're not into all that ruckus and you just want peace, a peace of mind, just say no to the men that have kids. I'm sorry, men out there, but until you can control this type of behavior, women shouldn't have to deal with it. Because you men know about your baby's moms, and you still try to get with women knowing that they're gonna have a horrible and miserable time dealing with your baby's mom. Vice versa, same for the baby daddies too. Men, you do the same thing. If you don't feel comfortable with dating women with kids, and you know it's some baby daddies, there's been so many stories about the new boyfriend being unalived by the baby daddy. They just had a recent story like that. So you guys have to be careful too and know who you're getting, what kind of woman you're getting. You need to ask questions. You know, does he have a criminal background? You know, is he violent person? If she be like, yeah, he violent. He was doing all this and he stalks me and stuff. Bye, lady. I don't want no parts of it. See you later. Have a nice day. I hope everything works out for you. I hope you get the protection that you need. But I don't want to be a part of anything you got going over here. It's too stressful. It's too much. And it's too dangerous for me. Just let her know. And let him know, too.
We ain't got to, and I said it straight up. I said, nigga, we ain't got to be cordial. We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to chop it up. But my thing is, when you ask me to take a picture, it's okay. You can sit here and talk to me at the fucking graduation, but you can't keep your phone open so if something happened to my kids, bitch, we ain't got to talk like that. And when I say bitch, because I know, because they be watching, because they be thinking motherfuckers calling people bitches like that. That's how I talk. Like, oh, just wait, I swear.
She full of crap.
They look dang.
She full of crap. Let me tell you something. You calling them names, lady. Don't try to say, oh, this is how I talk, this, that, and that. I'm not referring to them. Yes, you are, lady. You are. You're very jealous. You're very, try to be manipulative. And you're a narcissist, lady. If you don't get your way, it ain't no way. Now, I can understand her wanting open communication with Hannah, but she could look, if you look at pictures of Hannah, she seems like she's a very cool, calm, and collective lady. I'm sure that you, before you even drop those kids off, you could have had a talk with Hannah. Like, hey, Hannah, hey, how you doing? I'm dropping the kids off. Yeah, hey, girl, how you doing? Hey. So listen, Hannah. Look, I really want to get along with you. I really think that we should really get along because we have these kids, and that's all I'm worried about is my kids. So can we have a line of open communication? Because I want to make sure if something happens to my kid that I can actually call you, or you can call me, and we can have an agreement to make sure that I know what's going on with the kids when they're here with you. And I'm sure Hannah will be like, oh, that's fine, girl. Well, here. I don't know if she's cool with giving, because you know what? I don't know if she's cool giving My Jazzy Life her number. You know why? Because My Jazzy Life she acts like she's bipolar. You know what I'm saying? This lady acts like she's a total screwhead. She doesn't have it all up there. Her elevator is stuck on the second floor, and it don't go up no more. So she's very unpredictable. So Hannah's probably like, I don't know if I want to give this lady my number. I don't know. Because what if she would have gave My J like her number, right? I don't know. I think she said, I don't know if she got the lady's number, but it's never been here or there. It really don't matter. But what if she were to give her her number and then she change up and then she's calling the phone, blowing the phone up. Cause look, people can do sneaky stuff. People can call you and then just don't say nothing and let the phone just hang there. I'm gonna tell y'all about a story too when I get finished reviewing it. I'm gonna tell y'all about a story that I had to deal with, and it was so freaking crazy. But yeah, and I don't know how Hannah would have handled that though, cause I wouldn't have been cool with giving this crazy lady my number at all. I don't think I've never gave a baby mama my number. Even the ones that I got along with, no, they never had my number. I would never do that. So that would be a I don't know, but yeah, if she's saying that lines of communication was not open, by Jay's life, that's your problem. That's your fault. Hannah don't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, she do a little bit because she has the kids, but you should know what the open line of communication is. And they said that it was Kaylin. Kaylin is the open line of communication. If you can't get in contact with them, you're supposed to call Kaylin's. You're supposed to call Kaylin's number, or Kaylin's supposed to call you. So there was some open line of communication. My Jazzy Life is full of crap. She's very jealous. She's very manipulative. And this is what you get. This is what you get with these type of women. But she's not going to try to think she's going to pull no wool over the Messy Streets fam over here. Because we know what's going on with this whole situation. She's trying to play the victim. But the real victims are Hannah and Philip. And Philip, man, I'm going to just pray for you and Hannah. I'm going to pray for you guys that that one day you don't have to deal with all this bull crap. One day this lady will change, and she'll know that My Jazzy Life, the relationship between you and Phil is over, finito. It's no more, no mas, no more. Just like the relationship with you and Chris is gone, and it's no more, and he probably ain't never gonna come back. You probably had the chance to have Chris come back, but when you got online and told your business lady, that was the end of it ever being anything again. Because I believe that Chris could have came back. He could have came back. A man can always come back, but when you do stuff like that, and when you went up on your platform and you begged for that money, and you told all those people your business, Chris was probably like, you know what? She's a talker. I forgot what they call them people. Kiss and tell. She's a kiss and tell lady. She's a kiss and tell lady, and after that he was like, yeah, lady, I'm not gonna deal with you no more.
You can sit here and talk to me at the fucking graduation, but you can't keep your phone open so if something happened to my kids, bitch, we ain't gotta talk like that. And when I say bitch, because I know, because they be watching, I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm just saying I can't give a fuck. This is how I talk.
Mommy, whatever.
Mommy. What's the place for? Because I.
And then on top of that, this lady's cussing in front of her kid. Now, Legendary is too, but Legendary repeats words. Okay? Legendary is not, he's not a stupid kid. He's a very smart kid. So you're sitting there saying, be this, cussing in front of your kid. And he's like a sponge. He's soaking up all that. He's soaking up all those bad words that you're saying, lady.
Okay, go. I just said, hey, if you don't mind, I said I did try to. Okay, I tried to send. Look, let me backtrack. I tried to send her the pictures, right? Oh, that's just so stupid. And I tried to send her. Go watch. Okay. Go watch in your room. Go watch them in your room. I tried to send the pictures and didn't go through. And I was like, hey, you want me to send the pictures to you? Because I couldn't send them to her. And he was just like, oh, okay, yeah. Send it to me. So I sent it to him. And so today I was just like, I said, hey, if you don't mind, since you're saying I have to drop them off with her, that you can at least tell her that we don't have to talk. We ain't got to do nothing. But at least keep the phone open, you know, because these are my kids. Anything can happen. I'm not saying that she's going to purposely do something. Like, I got to clear shit up for people.
You do.
Mommy, what is it? Okay, go, Legend.
Legend, can you, grown man, Lord, grown man, can you go do something? He should be calling. He should be with his dad right now. He should be spending time with his dad. And she talking about, oh, we don't have to talk. We don't have to do this. What kind of relationship is that, lady? That's not a healthy relationship for the kids. See all the confusion, guys. See all the confusion that this lady right here is called. Oh, we ain't got to talk. You should want to talk. You should want to get along with this lady. It's crazy. This lady has done so much for you. You're lucky that she's even taking the kids, because she could definitely say no. She could say, no, Phil, I can't. I have to do something. And then he would have to figure a way to where he can take the kids. Because it seems like you're trying to put everything on Hannah now. You're trying to put all the responsibilities on Hannah now. And we're going to keep bringing up Chris. Yes, we're going to keep bringing up Chris. We're going to keep bringing Chris up. On why you treat Chris like he's the prince of Egypt. And you sitting here treating Phil like this. When he stepped up and done everything that he could for his kids. He might have left you, but he never left his kids. He gets his kids. He even had to come over there one night when they was hungry. This lady is a trip, yo. That's what she's trying to do. She trying to bring so much chaos and confusion over in that household. And she wants to have the peace. And lady, that's not how it works. If you bring in chaos and confusion to these two people, you best believe all you're giving to them, you're going to get it straight back. And that's exactly why Chris left you, lady. Because you were doing this before. She was doing all this before. Even when Chris was in the picture, she was doing all this confusion, this, that, and the third. She was doing all that confusion and stuff. She probably don't tell you guys everything, but it was a lot of confusion over there. A lot of confusion and a lot of chaos and a lot of drama that she was starting. And she did all that, and you know what it did? It went right back around, and they came right back into what her and Chris was doing. And they started arguing and stuff. Because what you put out, you gonna get back 10 times fold. And that's what happened. And that's when he was like, I'm out of here. And she was like, what? You're out of here? Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not going to pay the rent. I'm not going to give you the rent money that I said I was going to give you. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I got to get online. I got to get online and cry to these people so they give me money. And they did. They gave her the money for her rent. And those people that did that, they're going to get blessings. But let me tell you something. Those people that gave her that money, you better really be careful what you do, because you don't know behind the scenes. She might have gave your money to Chris. Did she show you guys paying the rent with that money? Did she actually show you guys that? No, she didn't. So really, you don't know what she did with that money. You don't even know if she needed that money for the rent. She might have already had the money for the rent. She just wanted to get on there and get some extra money. Because maybe she wanted to get her nails done. Or maybe she wanted to give Chris some money.
I'm not saying that this is on purpose to do something to my kids. But kids are kids. Anything can happen. Life is life. You could be in a car. God forbid anything like this happen, but you could be in a car wreck. Like I said, it could be a fire. Anything can happen. Kids are crazy. They can fall down the stairs. Anything can happen, right? My thing is, he was like, okay, you're right. It should be at least an open line. Okay, it should be an open line of communication. There should be, and then all of a sudden, you're just mad. She the car.
Oh my God, I can't do it with Legend. She need to go. He go lay down and get a nap.
And so I'm just like,
dude, your kids take naps, lady. He'll be taking a nap.
That ain't even the first thing that happened. I mean, that's not the only thing. I'm not begging for none apologies for all that shit. I'm not begging you for apologies.
Let me tell you something. Begging for apology, lady, you need to apologize, okay? You need to apologize to Phil and Hannah for what you did, lady. You need to apologize for calling Hannah out her name. You need to apologize for putting all this confusion, drama, and chaos into the lives of these two people that's only trying to help you with those kids. You need to apologize. Okay?
I'm just saying, be a responsible fucking adult and keep your line of communication open with my kids. That's it. That's it. Like, is it really that hard to be responsible? I'm literally on the phone. I'm sitting outside his house. I'm like, so we're just gonna be childish. Then I'm just mad. That's basically what I get. Hold on, let me go back up. I'm sorry.
This was it in a movie? I'm trying to think if it was in a movie, y'all. I think it was in a movie. Oh yeah, it was in a movie. It was Mrs. Doubtfire. Remember that movie? If you never seen it, it's called Mrs. Doubtfire. Doubtfire. And it's spelled MRSDOUBTFIRE. Mrs. Doubtfire. And basically it was about a man. Robin Williams played in it, so you know he's an excellent actor. So you know it's gonna be a good movie. And it has Sally Fields in it, another excellent, amazing actress. And it was basically about a dad that, you know, he loved his kids. He loved his kids to death. But him and the mom will always bump heads. Now, she was a good mom. They both loved their kids and stuff. But after a few years together, she broke it off. Like, she left. She was like, she couldn't do it anymore. He was like, please. He said, please don't do this. I love my kids. She was like, I just can't. She said, I just have to leave. And so they broke up. And what he did, he had a friend that did makeup, like that did the mask and stuff. You know, like the mask on Big Mama's house. He did those type of masks. So he told him. So he the dad went undercover because he wanted to spend time with his kids. But before he even did all of that, the kid, there was a scene in that movie where he had a small little apartment, or when they broke up, he got a small little apartment, and he was spending time with the kids, and they were eating, and the mom had came early to pick him up, and the kids was like, "Oh, mom is here, let's," and he got so frustrated, man. He was like, "No." He was like, "Everybody sit down." He said, "It's my time. It's my time to spend time with you. It's my time." So when the mom came up, she was like, "I'm not." He was like, "Look, this is my time with my kids. You came early." She was like, "I'm not gonna do it," and it was just this whole argument. But this is right where she's talking about open lines of communication and stuff like that. Is if I'm with my kids, yes, there should be some lines of open communication. I get that, my jazzy life. I understand that. But if I'm a guy and you bring my kids to me, I want to spend time with my kids. I don't want you calling every freaking second, every freaking minute, asking me, "Oh, how the kids doing?" Oh, I bet you that's what that bitch is doing. I can best believe you that is what she's doing, y'all. She's calling every minute. She's calling every second. Bothering those people. I am watching my kids. I am spending time with my kids. Let me spend time with my kids. Call me in an hour. Or shit, just let me spend time with my freaking kids. But stop calling me every minute on a minute, every second on a second, asking about the kids. The kids is with me. The kids is okay. I would definitely be pissed off and mad at this lady. You're not letting me spend time with my kid. And that's the same thing in that movie that I was telling you about. She came early and she thought it was okay to take the kids when he was still spending time with the kids. It's not okay. And he put his foot down. He was like, "No." He said, "Sit down because it's my time to spend time with you guys." She came early. She gonna have to wait wherever she gonna wait in the car until I'm done spending time with my kids. And that's what her little subscribers or followers, they don't get that. They just sitting here, oh, yeah, it do need to be open communication, but they not getting to the heart of what this lady is doing. She's bringing a lot of chaos and confusion and drama into this relationship with Phil and his girlfriend, and she's trying to break them up. And she hasn't been successful. That's why she's so angry and mad. It ain't about the kids. She's angry and mad because she can't, she's tried everything in her power to get Hannah out of there. And Hannah is not budging. And I'm glad Hannah's not budging. Hannah, I'm glad you're not budging, girl. And I'm praying for you. I'm sending out prayers to you and Philip. Because what my Jay-Z life is doing is wrong. And if you have any kind of brain cells or any kind of what they call critical thinking skills, you just don't agree with the person. You gotta go deeper. I'm a person that I can go deep into what's going on and look at a relationship and tell who is the problem. And right now in this situation, my Jazzy life is the problem.
Kids. That's it. That's it. Like, is it really that hard to be responsible? I'm literally on the phone. I'm sitting outside his house. I'm like, so we're just gonna be childish. But I'm just mad.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna take a quick break. And I'm going to come back and we're going to get to the end of this because this was kind of long. She really wasn't saying nothing. She was really saying over and over and over again stuff I ain't trying to hear. So I'm trying to get to the ending so we can actually see how, I like to see how these kind of videos end. So guys, I'm going to call you back. Stay by the phone. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to call y'all right back.